What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified coach, and today we're taking a look at the all-new Ivory Rhino Pro from Brunswick. If you're new here or you're not already a subscriber, now is a great time to get on board. Here at Bowler's Paradise, it's our mission to help bowlers of all skill levels improve their game, and subscribing is the best way to help support that mission. So while you're down there, be sure you hit that notification bell too so you don't miss out on our next review. Continuing the storied legacy of Brunswick's first ever reactive bowling ball, the new Ivory Rhino Pro features the no-nonsense and low differential vintage light bulb core. But new to the line is the Hk22 Activator Plus 3.0 pearl cover, which is finished to 1500 compound out of the box, and also features the most metallic flake I think I've ever seen in a bowling ball cover stock. So knowing that this one would be on the weaker side, I went with a 4x4 by 3.5 2LS layout. The last thing I wanted to do was take away the hook potential of this piece, as I have a pretty storied history of succeeding with low-end pieces like this when they're drilled really strong. So this layout seeks to max out the performance of this entry-level tier piece from Brunswick. And on the lanes, even though it's literally hard to see going down the lane because of how shiny it is, once the Ivory Rhino Pro gets to the pins, it tells you everything you need to know. This vintage line option from Brunswick takes performance at that $150 price point to a new level by leveling the pins shot to shot from all over the lane. But my favorite part about throwing this one is how simple it is. In today's day and age, there's a lot of research and development into how to make bowling balls strike more, but this Ivory Rhino Pro feels like it puts all the responsibility back onto me as a bowler. If I threw this one well, it treated me well. If I didn't throw it well, I knew exactly what it was going to do as soon as it left my hand. But while that level of predictability is great in my hands, this one having an entry-level price point doesn't mean it will be the greatest option for our entry-level bowlers. So if you're looking to buy your first or second real bowling ball, I don't know if I would go with this one, as there are just better options out there, such as the Beyond Infinity and the Hammer Arctic Vibe. So if you're a well-established bowler looking for a piece that rewards you for your good shots, I'd recommend pairing this one with the all-new Track Criterion, as well as the Brunswick Vaporize. Each of these three pieces reward bowlers at an exceptionally high level when they throw it well, and because of each of their unique identities on the lanes, you'll have every arrow covered. So jumping to our Crossbrand comparisons, I first took a look at the Storm Lightning Blackout, and here I see a piece that is a bit weaker front to back, which then makes it quite a bit more angular down lane than the Ivory Rhino Pro. I think if you knock the shine off of this one, these two would probably be pretty close, but the biggest differentiator here is the price point, with this one being 15% more expensive while providing a similar level of performance on the lanes. Then I took a look at the Motive Hyper Venom, and here I actually see a ton of overlap with this one and the Ivory Rhino Pro. I still see the Rhino being a touch stronger than this one for Motive, as I do have to watch my ball speed a bit more here, but the way these two pick up a roll and go through their pins is almost a carbon copy across these two brands. But with that, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with the Ivory Rhino Pro from Brunswick. The first is league bowlers with a 210 average and above. While that might not hold the value it did 30 years ago when the first Rhinos came out, bowlers with that level of ability are very likely to see great results on the lanes with this piece during their league night, as it's versatile enough to be used for all three games without missing a beat as you move your lines towards the inside part of the lane. The second recommendation is for rev dominant players. Now I find it hard not to recommend this one for these folks, as this one is definitely headed straight into my personal arsenal. The Ivory Rhino Pro reminds me so much of the Roto-Grip Hustle Wine, which is one of my favorite balls of all time, but it makes an even better shape. If you're not afraid to rev the ball up, this is a great choice to add to your arsenal. The new Ivory Rhino Pro might not be the most technologically advanced option on the market, but in the right hands, could be the vintage touch you need to power up your time on the lanes. And you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you to my friend Ryan Shafransky for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. But as always, remember you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.